They built 50 homes on my land.
So I
Opened the dam and watched them drown.
I
Didn't yell when they bulldozed my pasture. I didn't fight when they poured concrete into my creek bed. I just laid the 1949 flood control permit across the table and watched their faces go pale. The Lakeview Estates HOA thought they could steal what my grandfather built while I was overseas. They thought 50 shiny houses and a golf cart patrol made them untouchable. What they didn't know is the dam was built with the Army
Corps.
and once the Corps is involved, it falls under federal law. No HOA, no city, and no county can change that.
My
Name is Jacob Rowan. I'm 35 years old, Army Corp trained, and the third generation to own 70 acres outside Fort Worth, Texas. My grandfather built that dam in 1949 after a bad drought. He kept every record, every permit, and filed them with the courthouse. He always said the dam would protect the land long after he was gone. The one who came after me was Susan Bradley, 40 years old, president of Lakeview Estates.
She
Wears tennis skirts like uniforms, drives a black Lexus, and calls herself a community leader. Her husband sits on city council. Her brother signs off county inspections. Everything she does smells like backroom deals. When I came home from my last deployment, I found survey flags in my field and 50 new houses lined up along my creek. Susan smiled from her golf cart and told me I should be thankful because she had raised my property value. Here's your first knowledge nugget. Any dam built with corpse oversight is federal jurisdiction. Plain and simple.
that
Means local HOAs and city inspectors don't get a vote. So I started collecting proof. Trail cameras catching crews draining water into the subdivision pipes.
drone shots showing
Basement built in the floodplain. Water meters proving my levels were dropping. And then I found my grandfather's covenant buried in the courthouse.
it
Said flood control in perpetuity. Forever binding. Susan tried to fight back. Nuisance citations, noise complaints, wellness checks through veteran services.
she spread gossip on
Next door about the unstable soldier.
boy
But I kept quiet because I knew Texas storms were coming. Here's your second knowledge nugget. In Texas, water rights filed before development always beat whatever paper and HOA waves around. When local news came out, Susan stood in front of cameras crying about unsafe dams threatening families.
I
Didn't argue. I just handed the reporter the covenant. And the next day, the headline changed to HOA caught building homes inside a federal flood zone.
then
The rain came. Black skies, thunder shaking the windows, Willow Creek rising
fast
By dawn, the dam was full.
I
Pulled the lever and the gates opened. The water tore out like a freight train. 50 brand new homes went under. Lawns washed away, basement filled, garages split in half. Susan's pickleball courts sank under 3 feet of brown water. Inspectors showed up that morning with clipboards, fines already in the millions. Susan screamed about property values. I leaned against the dam my grandfather built and told her, this isn't revenge. This is restoration. Because water remembers where it belongs. And so do families who refuse to let it be stolen. Like and subscribe.